Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at some of these charts then. And I'm not a financial advisor, so it's not financial advice, but you obviously you know that by now. So let's have a look at where we are and what happened. So basically, the Bitcoin price sort of, I wouldn't say crashed, but we came up to test this area, and we didn't even get to the blue box. We didn't get to the descending trend. We fell before that. So generally, I'd say that was a sign of weakness, because clearly it wasn't strong enough to do that. But the interesting thing I found is this. Okay, so we have a look at this bit here. We've got the green 50 exponential. We've got the 200 exponential. We're about to form a golden cross, and it would have formed a golden cross if this hadn't happened. But it happened, and it basically stopped it in its tracks. Now we've still got a little curvature on this, so this golden cross could happen. I'd say if we hang around in this price that we are at right now, and perhaps go a little higher. Certainly, if we come up to test this blue box again, we would actually form this golden cross, and that's pretty bullish signal there. Now, my plan yesterday was to not so much short this, but go long if a few things happened. And first thing would be if we were to break above this descending trend and close above it, and also close a 4-hourly candle above this, not just the descending trend, but above this blue box territory. That would in turn create a golden cross and have pretty much three sort of relatively important buy signals for me personally to go ahead and place a long position and to ride this one up at least to 12,000 and beyond, and probably riding it up to its previous highs and more. But that didn't happen, so I didn't take it on, and I didn't want to take a short on either. So I'm currently sort of trading flat. I'll wait for the next opportunity. So what is that next opportunity going to be, and what's it going to look like? Well, to be honest with you, it's going to start off with a golden cross. Okay, going long is probably going to be more profitable than going short if this signal plays out. If it doesn't play out, you could think about having an entry point of going short, but it'd be difficult to find exactly where that would be. If we start making candle closes beneath the 10,250 area, that would certainly bring these exponentials into a bit more of a bearish shape, and you could perhaps maybe think about going short on that. But it's not. There's no real confirmation of a trend as much as there would be for the bull move. The bull move would be a lot more clearer and obvious to take on than a bear one. So at the moment we're bouncing on the when we first sold off, we bounced on the green 50, perfectly fell down, bounced on it. When we opened our candle after that, we did break way beneath it, but our candle closed above it again. Next candle sort of began and bounced. Even though we were rejected, we didn't go any further than the green 50, and again on this one, no further than the green 50. This fifth candle here has actually avoided the green 50 altogether, and actually it's moved up one step to the 200 exponential. And this boy here, how long we got left? We've got an hour on it, and so far it's actually not touched either of them. So maybe we're looking to make our way back up here ever so slightly and gradually. It's very early to say at the moment. We are being rejected on our first, our closest moving average here, which should actually be the 7-day close, which is very steep. And if this is our rejection point at the moment, it's going to drive us down even further over the rest of the day. So it's one to wait and watch for, really. What I would expect is to go a little sideways, but I couldn't tell you if it's going to be bullish or bearish at the moment. We've got candle closes bringing us up. We've got a golden cross that would form eventually, perhaps within a 48-hour period, would form if we stayed where we are now. So yeah, it's very difficult to say. So keep your eyes on the prize, and we'll see where we go. Let's have a look at Matic then. So Matic's not the easiest chart to read right now. With the wake of all the Bitcoin business, it's gone a bit crazy. So it's very choppy and changey. I wouldn't really say it's bullish or bearish. I'd say it's still consolidating, and perhaps with a subtle bias to the bears, ever so slightly. If you have a look on the tether value, it's it's a little easier to read, but still, I mean, in a nutshell, what we were looking at, we had a descending trend here. We also have a resistance box here, and we did ever so slightly break out of that resistance, but we've fallen back within it now, and perhaps we're still underneath it. I would say that it's got a little further to go from what I can see. Previous resistances will be holding up at the moment, which should be here at 1.35 cent. If that breaks, back down to 1.2 cent, and if that breaks, sort of edging our way down closer to 1 cent. But you know, as September plays out, then maybe that Coinbase announcement, there's certainly going to be a mainnet release soon, so that'll all help it definitely. But for the moment, you know, just on chart analysis, it tells me that it's going to sink back within this descending trend and probably stay underneath it for a little longer, until something, tangible happens with the coin. Anyway, I'll leave it with you there. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day, and take it easy.